The chance you clicked on this video today and that you're familiar with social media is highly likely. Whether you're of the older generation of people and you tend to enjoy silly animals on Facebook, or you're the college-age generation that tends to enjoy watching TikToks or online tutorials of DIY projects, is more than likely. And whether you're part of those two groups, you both have one thing in common: online messaging. Everybody who uses the internet today tends to send messages to other people across it, whether that's through texting, through Facebook, something of the sort. You tend to send messages to people who are your family, friends, or perhaps a complete stranger who just appeared on your screen you did not know till moments ago. That person and you, whether that be they messaged you or you messaged them, just got acquainted with each other through a simple text bubble. And now that person could seem to be nice, kind, or something similar of the matter, but it's not how everything always goes. That person who you just met online could have something else in the back of their mind they're planning, something sinister. Kik is a social media platform created on October 19th, 2010 by Kik Interactive Inc. Originally, this app was intended to be used to share music between the users of the app, and even had a brief stint where you could send text messages through the app, similar to Messenger today. However, the app soon switched to an online independent messaging service, and within 15 days of Kik's initial release, it reported to have over 1 million accounts having been created. Overall, the app was seemingly on the uphill, similar to the likes of Facebook and Instagram alike. With the rapid uphill of new users and popularity among the media, it would not be very long before Kik would face its share of controversy, both among people and media. The history of Kik is filled with both success and failure, but the top of this mountain of its history is abuse. Predators have littered this app since its debut, so rampantly that in 2017, a BBC investigation discovered the app played a role in nearly 1,100 child sexual abuse cases in the United Kingdom over a 5-year period. As well, in 2016, a man pled guilty to taking sexual photos of a 2-year-old and shared them with other criminals on the app. These exploitation of children are abhorrent, to say the least. These acts of abuse would seem rather old, but they have continued to as recent as 2021. In the week of November 24th, a North Carolina man was charged with multiple counts of cruelty towards a child after chatting with an Okaloosa County investigator posing as a teenager on the app. In that case, the investigator spoke with 36-year-old Michael Dean Hawley for 5 days, and during the online chat, Hawley asked for and sent nudes to the investigator. As well, in 2021, 2 Florida men both pled guilty to production and distribution of child pornography on Kik. One of the men was seen by an undercover FBI agent to be live streaming child porn freely on the app, while the other male was engaged in child exploitation enterprise with others on the app. These acts were committed through the years of 2020 and through 21. But it was not just the actions of crimes of predatory nature to children. As well, in 2016, a 13-year-old girl was murdered by 2 Virginia Tech college students who she met through the app. And the fact that these 2 students were allowed to meet this girl, simply abhorrent. In 2016, to the surprise of no one, Kik came under a firestorm by media and by word of mouth through people due to the ability for child exploitation to occur on the app. It even got named by the New York Times as the problem app of the time. Constable Jason Cullum had been attempting to find information with a law enforcement-based case and needed the assistance of Kik for this information. With constant delays and poor communication, Constable Cullum even ended up stating, "It is incredibly frustrating We're banging our heads against a brick wall. There's a child that's going to be abused for probably another 12 months before we know who that is. This issue of ease of access, however, would be changed in 2019 as Kik was acquired by Media Lab. Media Lab then would add guidelines for both law enforcement and parents, which are still present on the website today for anyone interested. These guidelines go over how parents can both monitor on the app and set up parental controls effectively, and how law enforcement can effectively reach out to the support staff with any questions that are needed for a case. With the purchase of Kik by Media Lab, the use of the app by parents and law enforcement became much more accessible than ever before. However, abuse is still possible on the app. These guidelines are present on screen now, and if you take a read over them, you will see that they're not foolproof to protect people from dark and twisted desires on Kik. The dark and twisted history of Kik will, however, act as a stain on the app for the remainder of the life of Kik. Parents, if you're watching this far and watch this video at all, just remember, there are bad people, even in seemingly innocent places. If you can protect people from that, by all means. Linked down below in the description are all the sources I used to make this video. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated so I can work towards my next project. With that, see you in the next one.